Going back to school traditionally was a scary thought for me. So much things going through my head. Am I going to be the oldest? Would I be able to handle all these young minds? How would my professor be? Oh my, so much things. I entered the classroom, started to meet new people. Then my heart sank. The professor walked in. First, she greeted the class. Then she started talking about expectations, looking at her Bible, which was a syllabus. Now I'm sweating. Should I drop the class or should I stay? Not sure. I have the week to figure that out. The following week, the class attendance was down by one student. Who knows? Maybe he was scared, or maybe her expectations were too high for him. As for me, hoping I will have the support of my classmates and professor. So I began to trust these deep, dark waters of counseling application and techniques. The first week went by, then the second, and then the third. I pondered to myself, not so bad after all. Maybe I can. No, I will do this. For this whole semester, we were taught about invitational skills, such as encouragers, paraphrasing, reflection of feelings, reflection of meaning, just to name a few. Now I'm into the class wholeheartedly, making friends, being a part of group projects, and completing assignments. Oh, yes, assignments, even on time. But let's not forget about the scary professor at first. Mm, she's not that scary at all. Just hardworking, looking for doctors in all her students. Head nod in agreement. Ah, encourage her. I see, I've learned something. Mm, this professor is quite a motivation. The interactions, the introductions to counseling theories, and the proper way in which these theories should be used was quite interesting. As the semester progresses, now I'm finally practicing counseling application utilizing various therapies in class, such as Alderian, associated with Alfred Adler, existential, associated with Friedrich Nietzsche and Soren Kierkegaard, who were actually the first philosophers to introduce this type of therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy is associated with Aaron Tiebeck, who was also the founder of this type of therapy. And let's not forget the famous Sigmund Freud psychoanalytic therapy. Other therapies that we learned about in this class included person-centered therapy, which is associated with Carl Rogers. And oh yeah, let's not forget about the empty chair, Gestalt therapy. Shh, that's my favorite. So, why are you angry, depressed, frustrated? Let us sit and get it out, so say the counselor. Invitational skills, correct counseling therapy applications, and making sure our papers are AP formatted correctly, or else deduction is at hand. Say so, Prof. Chris. Not only have I gained new friends in this class, but I've also gained ample knowledge. For example, invitational skills are used to gather information from clients. Being able to have a client feeling comfortable in counseling session while working towards their goal is also important. Other things that I've learned in this class, being able to use different counseling technique and skills during the counseling session is very, very important. I've also learned about the origin of different counseling therapies and the situation in which each therapy should be used. I have learned about the importance of being multiculturally competent working in this field. Now that we have come to the end of the road and summer is approaching, my first impression of this class, very surprisingly, was not my last. Thank you, guys, and thank you, Prof. Chris. Once again, thank you, guys. And that's all, folks. Enjoy your summer.